Hi everybody. I hope you all had a really lovely festive time and you're feeling like you're getting ready to get back to normal now. I thought that as we haven't had yoga for a couple of weeks, it might be nice to just do about half an hour of just really stretching the body out, just opening up a bit. So if you feel like doing this, just set aside probably just over half an hour is good to join me. So I'm going to get onto my mat. So let's just start seated. Just find a comfortable seated position. Remember to always raise your sitting bones up if you find that your legs just don't want to drop towards the ground, or if you're uncomfortable at all, just always raise your sitting bones up. And then just take your mind down to the sides of your feet, the sitting bones, and really allow the weight to drop down. And then just feel like you're just releasing the body, release the shoulders, just let the head balance at the top of the neck. And just take a couple of moments here, maybe close your eyes or lower the eyes down. And just take a couple of moments to just notice how you're feeling today. First of all, maybe how you're feeling physically. A bit creaky. Do you feel tension in your body? Just noticing these things. And then just noticing how you feel energetically today. So do you feel ready to go because it's such a beautiful sunshiny day? Are you feeling a bit exhausted after all the Christmas and New Year festivities? Just how are you energetically? And then just notice how you're feeling emotionally. And then just gently move your focus to your breath. And just follow your breath entering in through the nostrils and leaving through the nostrils. Notice the breath filling up the body. And just make a note, is your breath shallow or is it nice and deep? Is it uneven? Is it a bit raggedy? And as usual, not making any judgments, just noticing, just making a note of how everything is at the beginning of this practice. And then let's just take a nice long deep inhalation in through the nose and exhale out through the mouth. 2 more times, inhaling through the nose and exhale through the mouth. And last time. Just return to your natural rhythm of breath. And let's start off by circling the head a couple of times in one direction. Just really noticing those cricks and cracks, enjoying the movement, and then the other way. And back to neutral. Just circle the shoulders a couple of times backwards and then a couple of times forwards. And just reach out the arms. Just twist the arms in the shoulder sockets. So just a few times like that. That's it. Just reach them out, maybe gaze up to the sky, feel that lovely opening across the chest. Inhale in. And then exhale, just bring the hands down by the sides of the hips. Inhale, sweep the arms up, maybe bring the fingertips together. And exhale down. Inhale up. And exhale down, really feeling the length in the sides of the body. And then this time, inhaling up. Exhaling, bringing the left arm down, placing it on the ground and just reaching over, but keeping that contact of the right sitting bone to the ground. Reaching through the right fingertips. Maybe take the gaze if your neck feels okay to look up towards the ceiling, and then breathe into that right side of the lung. Maybe feel the intercostal muscles starting to stretch in between the ribs. One more breath. Next inhalation, bring the arms up. Maybe notice if there's a little difference between the right and the left side. And then bring the right arm down. Present over to the right. Same thing. Feel the connection of the left sitting bone to the ground. Feel the opening. Maybe you can feel it all the way from the hip to the waist, through the ribs and the armpit, up through the arms, arm. And then breathe into the left side of the lungs. Notice that you can feel the back and the side and the front. Maybe gaze up to the ceiling as you breathe. Next inhale, bringing both arms up, reach up. Take a nice deep inhale into the whole of the lungs. Exhale, take the left hand down to the right knee. Just take a breath here and gentle twist. Keep the neck nice and soft and the face soft. Inhale, bring the arms up, reach up. Right hand to left knee. Gently twist. Inhale, raise the arms up. Interlace the fingers. Press the fingers up to the ceiling. Bring the shoulders down low. Feel both the sitting bones evenly on the ground. Sweep the arms down to chest level. And then just turn the palms round to face the chest. You might bring the palms together. And we're going to inhale here. Just draw the chest up to the ceiling and maybe gaze to the ceiling. And then exhale, sweep back. So remember the cat-cows. So we're inhaling, bringing the chest forward, maybe drawing the shoulders back. Exhaling, bringing the shoulders forward, arching the spine, emptying all the breath out. Another 3 times. Inhaling to more of the cow stretch. And exhaling, cat, chin to chest. Last time, inhaling, draw the chest forward. And exhale, empty all the breath out, take the navel to the spine. And then inhale, come up. Release the arms, let's interlace them behind the back and just draw the arms down. I can hear a nice little clicks in my shoulders. And just lengthen the front of the body. Release the arms. Keep that nice length in the back and the front of the body. And just bring the hands in front and just walk the hands in front. Just take a breath here. Take a breath right down to the lower back. Walk the hands back. Bring the hands to the knees. And just with a lot of softness in the body, just circle the chest around the sitting bones. And then the other way. And just take a moment. Notice how you're feeling so far. Let's move over onto hands and knees. That's it. So bringing the knees underneath the hips, wrists underneath the shoulders, feeling the length from the crown of the head to the tailbone. Let's do just a couple of cat-cows here, the traditional cat-cows. So as you inhale and pull the hands and the knees towards each other. Draw the chest between the shoulders. Into cow. Keep a nice length in the back of the neck. And as you exhale, push the hands and the knees away from each other. Press the spine to the ceiling, empty all of the breath out. Another couple of times, inhaling, that subtle movement of pulling the hands and the knees towards each other, filling with breath. Exhaling, pressing hands and knees away from each other and pressing the spine to the ceiling. Last time, inhaling. And exhaling. And back to neutral. Inhale into the length of the spine. And exhale, take the hips back to the heels. Inhale back up to all fours. And exhale, back hips to heels. One more time, inhaling up. And exhale, take the hips back to the heels. Just lengthen the arms out. Let the head drop onto the floor, or if it doesn't, you can always just keep the head up. And then we're going to walk the hands over to the left, place the right hand on top of the left. Breathe into the right side. Keep that connection of the sitting bones towards the heels. We're just pulling them towards the heels if they don't quite reach, pressing them rather. Breathe into the right side of the body. Hands back to center. And over to the right. Left hand on top of right. Breathe into that left side of the body. Hands back to center. Come onto the tips of the fingers. Reach the sitting bones for the heels and just walk the hands forward. Just feel that lovely length in the sides of the body and the back of the sub body. Press the palms onto the ground, coming back up to all fours. And you might find here you need to move the hands a little bit back or the knees a little bit forward, whichever. So feel the even weight on both hands, both knees. Let's take the left foot out behind, press into the ball of the foot and then press into the heel. So notice how I take the weight back and I'm pressing into the heel, lengthening the back of the leg. And then I'm going to come back to neutral, so the shoulders are over the wrists. Raise that leg up, press through the heel, draw the navel to the spine and bring the right arm up. And breathe into that length. Lower the hand and lower the knee. Right hand comes out behind, press into that heel, lengthen the back of the leg. Back to neutral, raise the leg up, maybe bring the left arm up, reach from fingertips to heel. Lower the hand down, lower the knee down, bring the hips back to the heels, slide the hands forward, big circles of the hips around the knees. And then the other way. So we want to move the spine in every direction. Last one. Bring the hips back to the heels and just take a breath in child's pose. And then walk the hands back. And we're just going to come up onto our knees. I'm going to turn around to face you, but you can just stay lengthways on the mat, or whichever way is comfortable. Inhale, raise the arms up. Feel the length in the body, feel the shins on the ground. Let's bring the arms down. Let's take the left leg out. You sort of want the arch of the foot in line with the knee, the right knee, and then feel crown of the head reaching for the ceiling. Place the left hand gently on the left leg, so it's just resting there. Inhale, sweep the right arm up and just crescent over into Parigasana, into gate pose. Just breathe here. Inhale, bring the arms up and then bring the right arm down, which will be in line with the knee, the arch of the foot. Just reach that left arm up, press into the outer edge of the left foot. Breathe into that left side. Turn the palm to face towards the head end of the body and just reach the arm over and feel that lovely length in the whole left side of the body, really stretching through. Breathe into that. Sweep the arm back up, and you just might like to try this. It's half moon, so Ardha Chandrasana. So we're going to take the weight more into the right hand and the leg, and we're going to raise the left leg up. Just press through the heel. Lovely. And then bring the leg down, come back up, and bring that knee in. Take a breath. Sweep the arms up. Bring the arms down as we bring the right leg out. Right hand rests slightly on the right leg. Left arm up. And crescent over into Parigasana, into gate pose. Press into that left knee, press into the right foot. Breathe into that lovely extension of the left side. Inhale here. Bring both arms up and then bring the left hand down. Take a breath here, noticing that you're pressing into the outer edge of the right foot. And then turn the palm to face towards the head and bring the arm up and over. Reach into that side. Feel that lovely length in the right side of the body. Bring the arm up and then just try the balance. We take all the weight into the left knee and the left hand. Raise the right leg up. Press through that heel. Reach through the arms. Lovely. Bring the leg down. Bring arms up. So let's reach the arms up one more time. I'll turn around. And I'm just going to sit the hips back, lower the hands down to the ground. Just take a breath in child's pose. Just tuck my t-shirt in. And then we're going to really make sure the fingers are spread. Let's bring the fingers out, little fingers out as wide as the mat. Inhale up to the knees. Beautiful spread fingers. Think of them as like the rays of the sun coming out. Hands of lovely sunshine. Bring the little fingers out as wide, little toes out as wide as the mat. And bring the hips up towards the ceiling. First downward dog. Little bend in the knees. And then just take each heel towards the ground. Feel into the hips. Take the weight from side to side. Let the head be heavy. And then just reach the hips back. Take a nice deep breath in here. Exhale, see if you can just lengthen the spine even more. And then inhale, bring the knees back down to the ground. Bring the feet in. Bring the hands in a little bit closer towards each other. We're going to inhale, bring the right leg out behind, maybe pointing the toes this time. Just taking that moment to feel that length from the crown of the head to the toes. Then as you exhale, bring that knee in, hug the knee towards the nose, and then step the foot forward. So we come into a low lunge. Inhale, raise the arms up. Maybe really open up the chest, gaze up to the ceiling. Exhale, bring the hands down, bring them behind the foot, and we're just going to lengthen that leg, that right leg out. Bring the toes towards the body. Inhale, lengthen the spine and just lower the body towards the leg. So remember, we're just stretching everything out here today. Inhale, walk the hands forward and come back into the low lunge. And then take that leg back to neutral, to tabletop. Bring the left leg up behind. Reach from crown of the head to the toes. Exhale, arch the back up to the ceiling, bring the knee close to the chest and step it forwards. Press the foot into the ground and the shin into the ground. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Open up the chest to Anjaneyasana. Exhale, lower the hands down, bring the hands behind the foot and lengthen that left leg out. Lowering the body towards it. It's a nice stretch in the back of the leg, in the hamstrings, in the lower back. Inhale, walk the hands forwards and bring that leg back. Take the hips back to the heels, just lengthen the arms a little bit further forwards. Make sure the hands are as wide as the shoulders or even a little bit wider. Inhale up onto the knees, tuck the toes under, back up into downward dog, but the more traditional Ardha Mukha Shavasana. Just press into the balls of the feet and raise the toes up, and then just see if you can widen, spread the toes as you lower them down. And then just bend each knee. Then come up onto both tiptoes and take the heels to the ground. Up onto tiptoes and heels to the ground. And then this time up onto tiptoes, really bend the knees, take the stomach and the chest towards the thighs, and then just lower the heels down. Notice how that lengthens the spine. Head's heavy, gaze towards the knees or the thighs, really pressing the tips of the fingers and the roots of the fingers into the ground. One more breath here. And then we're going to walk the hands back towards the feet. Take hold of the elbows. Just rock from side to side, swing from side to side. And then we're going to just bend the knees, and we're going to take the arms over to the right, and we're going to draw a whole circle, so we're coming right up. And then we're going over to the left, coming back down, and coming back down into that forward fold. Just let the body go here. And then let's go the other way. So we're going to take the arms over to the left. And we're going to bring the arms right the way up. Stretch up, arms above the head. Circle down. And bring the arms down. Another couple of swings side to side. Release the arms, bend the knees. Just walk the arms forward. Back into our downward dogs. Fingers really spread. Take an inhale as if you're inhaling in through the palms of the hands, up through the body to the sitting bones, and exhale, let the heels sink towards the ground. Look towards the hands and walk the feet up to the hands this time. And just bend the knees and rest the stomach and chest on the thighs. Shake the head and nod the head. Press into the feet. Roll up to standing. And I'm going to turn around to face you. Roll the shoulders back a couple of times. And then just take a breath standing in Tadasana. Notice how you're feeling once you come up to standing. So we could all stand lengthways on our mat now, if that suits you. You can face the camera or your laptop. Notice the soles of the feet on the ground. Really take your mind into the soles of the feet. Spread the toes. Notice how the weight's distributed on the feet. And then engage the legs, so drawing the kneecaps up towards the hips. Let's bring the palms to face forward, crown of the head reaching for the ceiling, so a really nice long spine. Let's inhale the arms up and exhale down. Inhale up and exhale down. And one more time. Inhale up. And this time bend the knees, just exhale, fold forward. Take hold behind the calves. Just draw the body towards the legs. Press the hips to the ceiling. Keep the breath going at its own nice natural pace. And then bring the hands round to the shins and halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold again, maybe bring the hands down towards the earth. Inhale, bend the knees, press into the feet, sweep the arms up wide. Bring the palms together, down to heart center. Bring the legs apart and come into that 5-pointed pose. Just reach the crown of the head for the ceiling, reach the fingertips to each side of the room, press into the feet. Bring the hands down to the hips, turn the left toes out, and just bend that left knee. So we're in Warrior Two. Inhale, sweep the arms up into the Warrior Two. Just take a breath, pressing into the feet, gazing over that front middle finger. And then we're going to inhale, straighten the front leg, arms above the head. Exhale back into Warrior Two. Inhale up and exhale Warrior Two. Last time. Inhale up, shoulders away from ears, and exhale Warrior Two. Right palm to thigh, left palm up. Reverse the warrior, humble warrior, press into the feet. Feel the lovely length in the left side. Inhale back to Warrior Two. Left forearm to left thigh, right arm up and over. A couple of breaths here. Inhale back up to Warrior Two. Straighten the front leg, bring the feet parallel, back into 5-pointed pose. Hands down to hips, right toes out. Sweep the arms up, bend the knee, warrior two. Virabhadrasana 2. Inhale, arms up, straighten front leg. Exhale, warrior two. Inhaling up and exhaling down. One more. Inhaling up and exhaling down. Press into the ground, feel the legs working. Left palm to back thigh, right palm up. Humble warrior. Breathing into that. Inhale back to warrior two. Bring the forearm to the thigh. Reach over, extended side angle. Just really feel that lovely length in the left side of the body. Inhale back up to warrior two. Straighten the front leg. Feet parallel. 5-pointed pose. Bring the hands down to the hips. Just heel toe. Feet back in. So back to Tadasana, mountain pose. And just coming to a balance. So remember to find your drishti point, your focal point. Steady can be, eye level or knot of wood or carpet on the ground. And let's start bringing the weight into our right leg. Maybe bring the hands to the hips again, because sometimes that just can help you feel a bit steadier. Really feel all the 5 toes on the ground and the whole of the foot. Press into the foot and feel the length in the body. Remember, you can always use the wall here or a chair. And then we're going to raise up, so we're standing on the right foot. We're going to bring the left leg up, just bring it directly in front. Maybe flex that foot. Just draw the knee in to start with. And then release the leg, just keep the leg at a sort of neutral position. Keep the right hand on the left knee. Sweep the left arm up, or if you're standing at a wall, remember you could just be holding on to a chair or a wall. Sweep the arm up, and then we're going to sweep it right round. Whoops. And we're going to reach the arm behind. I'm giving myself enough room here, so my arm's in a bit of a funny position. So, whoops, sorry. So I'm going to have to move a bit forward on the next one. So we're just there, reaching the arm back and breathing here. Reach the arm back up and just lower down. I'm just going to move myself a little bit further forwards to the next side. Take a breath here. Take the weight into the left foot. Find your steady point to focus on. And then bring the right knee up towards the chest. So feel the length in the spine. You're still reaching the crown of the head for the ceiling. So of course you could be holding on the other side here, whichever side. And then keeping the left hand on the knee. Sweep the right arm up this time. And bring it back. And we're just looking back. Hug the hips in towards each other. Reach the arm back. Notice the breath here. Notice that you're still breathing steadily. Bring the arm back up. And release down. Back to Tadasana. Step to the front of the mat. Feet apart. Let's inhale and sweep the arms up in front this time. Bend in the knees and exhale, reach forward. Bring the hands up onto the shins and halfway lift. And exhale, forward fold. Step both feet back into downward dog. Take a breath here. Inhale forward to plank. Pull the feet and the hands towards each other. You can always lower the knees here. And then either lower the knees and the chest, or you could lower the body down to the ground. Bring the hands under the head and just take a breath here. Lengthen the arms. I think you can see me here, so I'm lengthening the arms out, head on the ground. Press the whole of the front of the body into the ground. Inhale here. And exhale, raise the feet, the arms, the head up, reach. Couple of breaths here, really stretching the body. And then exhale, lower the arms and head, legs down. Bring the feet out to point towards each corner of the mat. Walk the arms back. Bring the elbows underneath the shoulders into Sphinx pose. Fingers spread. And just draw the arms towards the body. Draw the shoulders. Draw the chest out between the shoulders. Just let the hips be heavy. And just breathe here into the back bend. One more breath. And then exhale, lower down. Bring the hands to the sides of the ribs. Press into the hands. Keep the knees wide, but bring the big toes together. And just come back into a nice wide leg child's pose. And just take a breath here. Remember, you can always put a cushion underneath between the legs and the bottom in child's pose. Just take a breath here. And then walk the hands back. And we're just going to come over to seated, stretching the legs forward. Just pressing the back of the legs into the ground, reaching the crown of the head up to the ceiling. We're going to inhale, raise the arms up. And I always like to just release my knees a bit to fold forward. And then as we inhale, we're lengthening forward. And as we exhale, we're just lowering down. So it's a very subtle move. So maybe you feel the length in the back of the lower back, or you feel it in the back of the legs. And then sweep the hands up the legs. Let's just bring the soles of the feet together, Baddha Konasana. Lengthen the spine, hold on to the feet, and just reach forward. Bit of nice hip stretch here. So we're just lengthening forwards. You might be pressing your elbows into the legs. Just breathe down to the lower back. Breathe into the hips. And then inhale, come back up to seated. Help the knees up. Bring the feet forward. Just slide forward. And then take hold of the back of the thighs. And come to lying down. And to finish the practice, we're just going to just do the supine twist here. So lengthen the legs out along the floor first of all. And sweep the arms up above the head. Just feel that lovely length. Maybe stretch each side of the body and then stretch through the whole body. Inhale here. And exhale, bring the right knee to the chest and bring the arms up and over and hug that knee to the chest. And gently press the left back of the left leg into the ground. And then we're going to place the right sole of the foot on top of the left thigh. You're going to use the left hand to bring the knee across the body and extend the right arm out from the shoulder. So just take the knee over. Really allow that right shoulder to release to the ground. And just breathe into the twist. You might take your gaze over to the right. One more breath here. Next inhale, bring the arms back up, extend the right leg out along with the left. Feel the length in the body. Inhale, stretch through the body. Exhale, left knee to chest, hug it in, gently press the right leg against the ground. Let the shoulders be coming towards the earth. And then use the right hand to bring the knee across the body so the weight of the arm can help it come towards the ground. And extend the left arm out. And maybe take your gaze towards the left. And allow that left shoulder to completely sink to the ground. One more breath here. Stretching the arms up and the legs out as you inhale. And then exhale, bring both the knees towards the chest. Just maybe rock from side to side, give your back a little massage. Place the hands on the knees, circle the knees around the sitting bones in one direction. And in the other. And then just lengthen, just circle the wrists, the hands around the wrists and the feet around the ankles. One way. And then the other way. And then just reach the arms and the legs up. Just shake the legs and the arms. And then reach one leg to one corner of the mat, one to the other. Bring the palms facing the ceiling, or bring the hands to the abdomen, whichever is more comfortable for you to come into Shavasana. And just allow the body to completely release to the earth. Feel the weight of the heels against the ground, the back of the legs, the buttocks, the back of the ribs, the shoulder blades, and the back of the arms. Feel the weight of the back of the head. Take a nice long inhalation in through the nose. And exhale with a sigh through the mouth. Allowing everything to go. Just completely releasing the practice. Allowing the body to completely release. Notice the heaviness of the legs. The softness of the legs. Softness of the hips. Softness of the abdomen. and the softness of the whole lung and heart area. Just take a nice long inhalation down the length of the spine to the tailbone, and exhale back up through the spine. Allow the back to completely release. Notice the softness and heaviness of the arms. Soften the throat. Allow the jaw to be completely released. Eyes to be heavy. And the head really heavy against the ground. So the whole body is completely released. Soft and relaxed. And then you can either stay resting here, or if you're going to get on with your day now, just slowly bring the attention back to this morning. Noticing the position of your body. And then just bring some movement to the fingers and toes. Maybe taking the head from side to heart side. And then we're going to bend the knees, place the feet on the ground. Roll to one side. Take a breath here. And then pressing up to seated. Any seated position. Let's keep the eyes closed or half gaze here. Just to spend these last few moments noticing how we feel after this practice. How we're feeling emotionally, mentally, and physically. And on this cold, bright, frosty morning, let's bring the palms of the hands together and really rub the palms of the hands together to create some heat. And then cup the hands over the eyes. Feel that heat being absorbed. And just opening the eyes as you bring the hands down to the heart center. And we'll bow to each other and ourselves, thanking ourselves for doing the practice. And I hope you've gained some benefit from this yoga today. Thank you. And classes start again next Wednesday on the 8th. And any private sessions, they can all just start up next week as well. So I'd like to wish you all really happy and healthy and peaceful 2025. And I hope I see you all very soon. Okay. Lots of love to everybody.